Something that I just realized, right? So, when I have an idea, I just start going. So, if I have an idea, I just start writing it down. I start speaking into existence. I write it on my whiteboard, or I come to Anchor and I talk about it. So, what I just realized is that I don't necessarily have like not necessarily a proper intro, but I don't know if people know what they're getting into when they listen to me. Don't get me wrong, it's not like they're getting into something crazy or anything like that, but I don't think I've really properly explained what In My Thoughts series is. And I know it might be a little bit self-explanatory, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. So when I came up with this concept, it was the fact that I came up with this concept is because of the fact of a lot of times I just be thinking about random stuff, but it's stuff that at least has my mind going a little bit. Like sometimes I be in the shower, right? And I just have an idea and it's on my mind for like the next like 30 minutes for whatever reason. And I want to talk about it or at least want to write it down. I want to do something with with this idea or a concept might come into my head or I might be thinking about just everyday life stuff like relationships, goals, just anything in life and it just come to my head but I don't talk about it. I kind of just keep it to myself and just that's pretty much it. So with this whole it's not like the In My Thoughts series is not necessarily a podcast. It's not a traditional podcast. Like sometimes with podcasts, it's like once a week for an hour or two, talk about whatever they want to talk about. And I watch a lot of those, and they're great. But sometimes my what I want for this platform is for you to hear what I'm thinking of right now, raw, unedited, no nothing. That's why none of my stuff is going to be edited on this podcast or anything like that. Nothing's going to be changed. Like, this is just my thoughts on the spot. Because sometimes it's just that I don't want to, when I start to mess with things, like I have a YouTube channel, right? Topic TV. I have 4 videos up. I hate all of them. And the reason I think I hate all of them is because of the fact that I tried too much with it. I was nervous in front of the camera. I tried to edit too much. I tried to crop in, crop out, and I tried to cut stuff. And after a while, I just didn't like it. I felt that if I have to touch this video too many times, that it's just not a good video and I need to restart. So I came into this because I was like, I don't want to just restart, stop, restart, stop. This is raw thoughts of what I have in my brain right now. I just want to leave it at that. Like, so I don't know how often these are gonna be. I at least want. I'm thinking about stuff all the time, but sometimes it might not be enough to actually pull out my phone and get on Anchor and try to convey what I'm talking about. So I at least want to do this like maybe twice a week, but who knows? But I don't necessarily want it to be a podcast that seems too professional because I don't not that I say professional, but too organized. I think y'all hearing my general raw thoughts is genuine enough. This is just what he's thinking about, and it's on his brain, so he wanted to talk about it. I don't want it to be real polished or anything like that. Because the more I polish something, it doesn't seem, at least for mine, it doesn't seem real to me. Like I said, it's just like the videos on YouTube. The more I touch them up and try to make them perfect, everybody knows that I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. But I try to make it so perfect that I didn't like it no more and I just deleted them. Now, the 4 videos that are up on YouTube are still up on YouTube. It is what it is. And I'm probably not going to take them down. I'm going to do something with that channel. But at the end of the day, it's like, if I'm going to be real, these are the thoughts that I'm feeling right now. This is how I'm gonna put it out, raw, unedited. This is how it's gonna be. I don't want to put up polished stuff. 'Cause at the end of the day, I don't want to be. I don't want to feel like I'm faking it for you. Whatever I say when I give you a topic is what I said. I don't want to be misconstrued in any way. I'm not hiding anything. I don't want to say something, don't like it. Oh, I want to just bleep that out, or I want to change it 'cause I want them to hear. No, this is how I feel right now. So now, I don't re-listen to any of the videos that I've already done, and I don't want to re-listen to them either, unless maybe I have to. So this is how it's always going to be, unless something in particular happens, and I might change it up. But for right now, this is just how it's going to be. Me with my earbuds. I record on my I don't record talking to the phone. I have my AirPods in. I just talk and out loud and try to find like a secluded area. I don't really like people listening to me as I'm trying to do this because I know I'm really gonna start messing up. So right now I'm in my car, and then the last one I did, I'm in my car as well. So and the other ones are in my room, but this is just everyday thoughts that be coming through my head that I just want to talk about because I like to talk a lot to my friends and just my coworkers and stuff like that. But sometimes, people are busy. You can't just have a open, honest, long conversation. People are busy, so I'm just gonna talk to the audience on Anchor, whoever listens to this podcast. 'Cause at the end of the day, this is brand new. I don't. A couple people have actually listened to it, and I was like, "Whoa!" I didn't even really do no real promotion or anything like that. So thank you for whoever listens to it. But at the end of the day, it's like raw, unedited, and of course, leave comments. Because at the end of the day, it's all about having a conversation. My platform is have a conversation. Let's be open with our thoughts and ideas and stuff like that. So you ever want to comment or I guess message me or something like that? I'll put my I'll try to put my social media and my email somewhere on here. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but I'll try. Not to the point that I won't do it, but I'll be forgetting sometimes. So if anybody, at least on Instagram, is topic 17, TOPICC 17. Reasons for that can be another podcast of why is that. But at the end of the day, this is what the In My Thoughts series is or podcast is. It's just raw, uncut thoughts that I be having. I just want to talk about sometimes. And I think that's really it.